Hello survivors, welcome to a brand new Soulstone survivor video. Today we are going to be playing on the Paladin. They got a brand new arcane power which we've never seen before, artifact power. We get something called blessed hammers. Hammers rotate around you causing damage on impact with an enemy, gain radiance. You gain different things based on the weapon, so it's finesse, purity, prowess and radiance. We're playing a radiance build where we're running Arcane Skill Mastery with Ancestral Empowerment Totem. You need to have Shaman with his second weapon unlocked to grab this, and Skill Mastery Arcane is unlocked through the Arcane Weaver, finishing a round in 12 minutes or less. We then run Divine Legacy, Devastating Blow, Advanced Tactics, because this is going to be proccing a whack ton thanks to the skills we use, and Sure-Footed. So let's get straight into it. +3/+3. Sigil of Weakness +3. Beautiful. This is going to proc Brittle so often. It's going to be amazing. Also, it would be good if I actually stood into the portal. Alright, we start off with Volks and Vyv because they're going to give us Radiance to finesse. And we are going to try and apply as much finesse and radiance as possible. Paladin has one of the strongest ascensions in the game. However, a lot of people find it very difficult to get the ascension running because of the way that it works, but it just takes a little bit of practice. It does actually help you with movement. So over here, especially when you got monsters that you need to dodge, eventually what you do is you can dodge into the area. I want both area and damage, but because we are going to run a skill next, we're going to take the damage just in case Ancestral Empowerment showed up, but it didn't, so much of a muchness. The damage modifier over here is going to increase the damage of Radiance, so we'll take that. And now's when we start seeing some crazy Radiance stacks occurring. We do have Divine Legacy, so we are going to increase the amount of totems that we get as well, because the more totems we get, the more Radiance we'll be applying. And since this also gives us Radiance every 0.2 seconds, multicast and other things like that will make it even better. Speaking of, look at that. Damage increase, area of effect for both these would be good. Our critical strike chance is pretty high, so we'll leave that for now. We'll focus on Arcane Mace quite a lot, especially when we get something like the damage increase. Divine Inspiration, we're going to increase the frequency at which the slivers of Holy Light appear, just because it's going to make it easier for us then to stand in them. But since we're moving now, we don't want to focus on it. And now we can. Gather the light. So this one's going to feel very slow in the beginning, but as soon as you get to a specific stage in the actual run, we are going to feel far more powerful. Also, movement speed on the Paladin is very necessary. We are very slow. So like over here, we'll re-roll, try and find some movement speed. We didn't. We'll grab some life. There's some movement speed. So over there, we did it really badly with the slivers of Holy Light. Okay, finally, we defeated some bosses. So now we wait for the Holy Light, we grab it, perfect. Damage on Arcane Mace, rarity, area of effect there is good. Get rid of Leviathan because we're not going to use it much. Increase the amount of Divine Inspiration you get is also very good, but this is much better. Damage, +1, and multicast on these two is going to be perfect. Oh, that's working out very well for us. Area of effect, and some armor. See, there are slivers that are left behind that we can use. Or pick up. And then even more cast frequency will be good. We might even get skill chains from Arcane to slam, which will be very good for us. So not as powerful and dangerous as the totem setup, because minions gain Radiance like crazy because they cannot use it, but it is still definitely extremely powerful. Okay, also we do have our Ascension up. It gives us increased critical, let's just go over that quickly. That's increased critical strike chance, increased critical damage, 55% increased this is all multiplicative, by the way, damage, 50 armor, cast frequency, movement, and area. So those are insane stats if you are thinking about like stats that you get. There's no other character that gets as many stats and as powerful as the Paladin. But like we mentioned, it is quite difficult to get the actual Ascension up and running, especially if you don't invest into it. So we're just going to grab this one, move out the way there now. You can see our damage has become quite a bit stronger. And only one boss left. There we go. There we go, increase the amount that they show up. I think a little bit more area of effect there should be fine. More movement speed and more life. We're going to keep it quite low for now, so that when we fight the next bosses or something and we need it, we'll have it around to use. Okay, we're on about 300-400 stacks of Radiance right now, which is good. So now we're on a 3 difficulty, so we can pick this up. And instantly destroying absolutely everything. Perfect. Okay, multicast, we don't need this to do damage, so we're fine. There's actually, yeah, we'll just do this one right here by the boss fight. We've still got our Ascension up, so we should be fine. We're now inside the Radiance. And perfect. So for this boss fight, I like to turn visuals down, just because it is quite a finicky boss fight. Reduce the amount of divine inspiration used up, consumed. So that's actually a very strong passive to grab as well. And now we just focus on the bosses. Not going to worry about our actual Ascension. Didn't want to get hit there, but we did. We actually need some cooldown reduction though, so that we can get the skills to be permanently up, like our first skill, the Radiant Light. If you get enough area, not area, cast frequency, you can actually have it up permanently. So we need to work on getting that. I think it needs about a 4-second cooldown to be in a good place. And over here, Radiance, whenever Radiance is triggered, you have a chance to gain FInesse. Beautiful. And now we're going to look for more Relentless for the cast frequency. Obviously, we're going to grab Broken the player, so we can grab Shattered. And this is also a build that will use Exposed on Mhyzahet. But what we're going to do is we're going to grab the Devastation Rune from the Cobalt Brothers first. And we also need to work on getting more. I think we'll keep it at 60%. It seems to be a decent amount. Cast frequency game. Cast frequency is what we want. Just pick up our Ascension. We should be able to get it over here. Enemy spawn. We picked up the Ascension. We get a lot of... Yeah, we definitely need more cast frequency. That's going to make everything feel 1,000 times better. Oh, I didn't even pick that up. Oops. Okay, increase the amount we gain. Increase the frequency is fine. Area of effect's good there. Let's look for another +2. Thank you. Area of effect is actually pretty good here as well. Increase frequency as well one more time. I think that's enough investment into our ascension, don't you? We are able to defeat things very quickly though. What else is nice, you can actually see we get the next divine one dropping before we even pick up the next one. So it does become a lot easier to stay up at 100% throughout the whole time as soon as you've got it. It does make movement a little bit slower, but all you got to do is just move quickly and then you'll get one show up and then you take it and then you can just dodge or move or run to the next one. And by the time you've started activating the next area, you're going to be in a good position. So movement speed there, damage is going to be great. I want the cast frequency though, so we're going to pick that up first. And we need to just pick up our slivers because our ascension was running out over there. So damage increase, that's 40% over 30%, so we're just going to grab it. We could have locked and just grabbed both. That probably would have been the better thing to do, but it's okay if we didn't. We make our way down to this next one. Area of effect, critical damage, laugh, laugh. Let's go damage. Movement speed still good to grab. Let's see if we can get a damage increase. Magnetic. More area of effect. And the reason we're going so much area of effect is so that when Arcane Mace does hit, it's going to hit everything and we don't really have to necessarily worry about it not hitting the enemy or the target that we're after. So we wanted to have as much area of effect as possible for that reason. Trying to get our ascension back up because we did lose it, unfortunately. As you can see, it is becoming a lot easier to pick it up. So there we go, we've picked it up. You know you've picked it up when the yellow bar starts moving down and when you hover over it and it's actually got the stuff there. Cast frequency, magnetic's fine now. Increase frequency, I guess. Nothing better there. Is this light active 100% of the time yet? No, not yet, but it's nearly there. But we've got the boss fight now. So Swift is good. Another Swift, I'll take it. And now we actually want damage. So plus those and then damage. We're not getting it, so I guess we'll just take the multicast. And a beautiful cast frequency over there. So 4 seconds now on the Radiant Light, 2 seconds on the Arcane Mace. This is going super well. Alright, let's see. Risked it for the biscuit. Pretty sure I dodged before that hit us, but it's fine, it's whatever. We nearly picked it up, but that's a good example. You just got to wait for the boss to use an attack in another place, and then you'll be able to pick it up. Let's go for the kobolds first, so they'll be more difficult. So we'll grab them first, and then we'll grab the Mhyzahet. So we're going to grab the Devastation Rune.
Smells like damp regret. Appropriate.
But we now have Shattered on hit. One of the strongest power-ups in the entire game.
Another fragment claimed. Press on.
I don't know, there must be an easier way to do this because I'm not feeling as powerful as I want to be. Increase area of effect, cast frequencies, multicast. Do I just not have enough damage? I mean, it's nearly a 547 damage per per stack. How can it not be strong? You know what I mean? Like, how am I not doing a lot of damage? We've got a lot of finesse already as well. Like 540 stacks of it is massive amounts of finesse, which means we're getting quite a lot of multicast chance as well. If you want to take a look at that, we're on 262. Let's go and increase the number, the relentless, crit maybe. No, crit's fine. Crit damage would be good. There we go, some crit damage. Multicast on that. A bit more movement speed. 130 should be plenty now. And our ascension is up. You can see just how much it fills up by a single point. And if we don't have to move a lot, then whatever's inside our area is going to lose HP very, very quickly. So it looks like it's just a Titan that we would struggle with just because we don't have our ascension up. So we need to get far more powerful so that we don't need to rely on our ascension. But look at that beautiful damage to everything. Things are starting to feel so much better now. Got to make sure we grab this. Do we get it in time? I don't know if we did. Yes, we did. Beautiful. Remember, the Radiance is the amount of stacks we have. So we're sitting on 5,000 stacks of Radiance. So that's going to be doing 300 or 500 times the 5,000 stacks. So as long as we're able to stack as many stacks as possible. Come on, give me damage. We'll grab more view. And we have no more locks. So we have to just take that. Multicast. Some armor is going to be good. Increase that. More multicast. More damage. Relentless. Yes. Behemoth. Block power. More relentless. And getting the damages on the Arcane Mace is very good for us. Divine Intervention. We don't need area. I'm actually going to stop blocking area now because we will get them from, if we feel like we need them, we can grab them from the Divine Legacy upgrades anyway. Let's lower this. Oh, it's already on 0.2. I need to increase it. This is a good example of us being able to get our ascension in a boss fight. That's so cool. I'm so happy we were able to do that. So over here we want Devastation. Fantastic. Last one's going to be Mhyzahet. For the exposed on hit, exposed works with Arcane Mace really, really well.
The fight begins. I must hunt down the Void King.
And then we're going to fart around this. Let's just pick up a couple of our ascensions. Get ourselves stacked up with the Radiance. Beautiful damage coming in. Got our ascension up. That was a 4 fart over there. Didn't even feel like it. Here's some bosses. Grab that. Investing in, see that we can grab the area of effect here, but we're actually going to grab the multicast chance and damage. Investing into the paladin's ascension is actually extremely powerful for the character.
Void fragments makes me closer to the
Just makes things a lot easier. Alright, is there anything else here? No, there's a 2 fight here we can quickly do since we're in the area. Multicast chance, even more of those is beautiful because the more we have of them, the better it's going to be for us. Multicasting, critical damage. We can grab some block chance as well. I don't know if you guys saw that, but as soon as it hit the marker to say that they spawned, everything instantly, it just auto-completed the objective. That is beyond bonkers. I have never had that happen to me. Like, we have so much area of effect that it immediately defeated everything in the area. That is beyond amazing. Okay, we'll just grab multicast chance. I think we're actually at a point, yeah, we're at a point where multicast chance doesn't actually matter anymore. So let's just re-roll these. We'll get even more of those. Yes, give me more totems. The more totems, the better. 13 of them in total. Oh. Alright, we don't have our Ascension, but let's see just how much damage and stuff we can do without it. It should be a lot. We should have kept the Arcane stacks. Yes, we did. The Radiance stacks, I mean, sorry. It's a very easy boss to dodge skills, so you can get your Ascension going if you want to. But by the time you get it going, the boss should be defeated. Alright, look at that. Pretty easy, right? We grab the exposed on hit, grab a bit more block, and keep going forward. Not the fastest, but definitely not the slowest either.
Their blood fuels my power.
Also, having so many totems is causing us to grab FPS lag. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I can feel it. Alright, now we should fight a new corrupted boss. And there's no Void King again. Let's see if it's someone new again. There are quite a few of them, so...
The final crusade so begins.
Oh, we just started and we're already on over 200 stacks. I'm gonna get more area of effect. Yes, I want more area. And the reason for that is because as soon as Arcane Mace drops, it's going to be dealing a whack ton of damage. I mean, we're sitting on 764 plus damage. We're sitting on 504 multicast with the 564. So we've got over 1,000 multicast on most of our skills, or at least on the Arcane Mace. So that's absolutely disgusting. That's like having a free ammunition every single time. Even more multicast. I want more area of effect. There we go. Give me more totems, more area. Very unfortunate that guy showed up now. For him though, not for us. We are sitting on, maybe we can get to 10,000 stacks. You can actually see every time Arcane Mace drops onto the bosses there. We'll go this way. You can see our Ascension. We haven't had to worry about it at all again. Every now and then we just pick one up just to refresh the duration. I'm not going to fight you. You're a waste of my time. There's actually a 4 boss fights over here, and because we've picked up quite a few of those blue increase the duration. As soon as it's full, it stays full for a decent amount of time as well, so pretty good. Okay, 9,000 stacks. I wasn't paying attention. Did anyone see if the stacks went over that? We actually don't need more multicast. I need to stop grabbing it. But we can grab damage and cast frequency and merciless and damage and crit. Getting to 150 is a very good break point. And even more of those. I will take these upgrades. Thank you, game. Okay, let's keep the stacks quickly. Let's get rid of the boss. And we are fighting the Sentinel. Okay.
Glowing red.
I'm not sure what she means by that. Oh, who can feel the lag? Oh my goodness, that was absolutely bonkers. We could even grab something like that, but that would be so funny. Area of effect increase. So massive amounts of area of effect on this one, 195% from that. We've got 320% from that, 605 increased damage percentage, multicast chance, that's without all of the bonuses from our Ascension, dealing 486 damage per stack, with over 10,000 stacks on our character. I hope you guys enjoyed that because I had a blast playing this build. Let me know what you think about it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. And always remember, keep safe, survivors. Until next time, cheers.